everybody, April here at Dragons and Dresses Craftsorium. I'm going to do my last little project for Beebeecraft on my last haul, and it's a leather purse or shoulder bag. Most of this is going to be sped up in time lapse with some music playing because there's no way you're going to want to watch this whole thing. I may skip a few things, like I'll start sewing, doing some of the things that it tells you to do, and then you don't need to see all of it, but there are step-by-step instructions here. This is from Beebeecraft, and I'll have the link down below. Now prices do change, so I'm not going to put the price that it was because I'm not sure how much it is now, but we're going to do this together and see how it comes out. And remember, if Beebeecraft is an online store, and it has a multitude of different crafts. You can do anything from kits like this and the earring kits and the sun catcher kits to resin molds and beads, and which the next time I might get beads and we'll start doing some peyote stitch or some double peyote stitch, do some beading and see how that turns out. All right, let's get this show on the road, or shall we? Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? We have, step one is to take everything out. And it does not feel like real leather. It feels like a pleather. I'm not sure, but you know, we're going to just go with it. Oh, and it says fashion. It has magnetic closure. And everything is numbered here, so that's good. Even came with a little heart key ring thing. Isn't that cute? All these plastic pieces are here together, or not plastic, but leather pieces. Here's a bag with some thread and stuff. Here's the strap. So because my shoulder is so bad, I'm going to try to get as close as I can so that I don't have to stretch out so far. And in the little goodie bag here, we have all the things that we're going to need. Here's the needle, all the other straps and things here. The buckles. Wow, it came with everything. Screwdriver to put everything together with. Oh, it came with 2 beading needles, or sewing needles. That's good. And even the waxed thread. Is it waxed? No, it's not waxed. But it's okay. It's still going to work, I'm sure. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been in there, right? Oh, it is waxed. It is waxed. Lightly waxed, but not a whole lot. Okay, so step 1 is get all that out. Step 2 is to take fold it in half and sew the edge. Fold number 6. I believe this is number 6. Yes. Fold number 6 in half and sew the edge on the sides. So we'll do that. Yeah, that's number 6. But first we have to thread the needle. Ooh, we're going to thread the needle. I need to cut that end off. That was pretty easy and painless. Oh no, I dropped it, Mr. Bill. So what I'll do is I'll start sewing and then I'll finish it off camera. And then when I go to the next part, then I'll bring you back. Okay? Okay? Okay. Sound good? It's all right? It's all right. It's okay? It's okay. Okay, so we fold this together. And we sew the ends together. Like so. Yeah, we sew. I guess it would help if you didn't pull it all the way through though, right? And then you push it back through. Find the hole, April. You can do it. There we go. You can either do it all the same way, like this, and go back through and whatnot, or you can go to one end and then come back the other side. Make sure you get that stuck in there like so. I'll do a couple more stitches if I can figure it out. There we go. It'll all line up once you get started, so there you go. And then I'll come back and these empty spots will be filled up with the next round when I come back. Okay, so I'm going to get this done and I will be right back with you. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to close in this off. It doesn't tell you how, but this is how I'm doing it. I've already done both sides. Took me about 5 minutes, so it's not difficult. Since the holes are already there, it makes it so much easier, trust me. All right, so I'm putting it through there, that last stitch, and then I'm going to run it through this bottom stitch here, the first one, and I'm going to loop it through, pull it down, and then loop it back through that little loop right there, and I'm going to pull the bottom end, and then pull that one, and then I'm going to weave it in and out through here, go to the other side since that's where the tail is. Weave it in and out through those a few times, just so that it's not right there at the cut mark, the knot, and then cut it. Okay, now you're back just in time for the next step. Okay, so step 3. So 1 and 7. All right, which ones are 1 and 7? Okay, here's 1. And the heart is 7. So I'm sewing the heart to the cutout. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some more thread, but I'm going to leave that one on there because I might not need that much at another time. Okay, let me get this started. Good thing they gave me 2 needles. And it is waxed, I was correct. Okay. So you have to decide what side you're going to have the outside. I think this is going to be the outside because they're identical. Yeah, I'll do that the outside. So I'll put this here. And I'll start it. Why didn't somebody tell me I wasn't on camera? Over here. This is really easy, y'all. I was surprised at how easy this was. Pull it until it's almost all the way through. Because you want to go over that, you know. And I'm going to go around it twice now. Once on for every other stitch and then coming back to line it up. And make it a complete sturdy stitch that way. You can use the affiliate link below if you have a YouTube channel, and if you have 100 subscribers or more and you connect with them on a regular basis, you know, like make videos, at least one video a week, because I do one video and then I do a live. Sometimes I'll post extra videos. Like when I'm doing the Beebeecraft, I do one of these a week. Sometimes I'll combine them, but they seem to like it, so that's the way I'll just keep doing it. I'm trying to get this tightened down. And I do it every other side of the thread. Oop. Like that one I did on that side, so I'll move the thread over this way and do the next one. And you can use my code and get 10% off your total order with Dragons 10. That's Dragons and the number 10, no space, everything together. But there'll be a link down below too that'll automatically put... April, what did you just do? Yep, I did not do that right. Good thing this is an easy to thread needle. See, I make mistakes, but it's easy to fix. Everybody makes mistakes. If they don't, then there's something wrong. They are not from this planet. Or they are not human. Well, even computers make mistakes, though, don't they? Maybe they're an alien if they don't make mistakes. You think? You believe in aliens? Okay, so I went that side. Now I have to go back through this side. I got ahead of myself. I did. I get it ahead of myself. All right, I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back when it's done. Okay. That I'm using, and I'm going to go up through underneath that stitch there. If you don't get it all, it's not that big a deal. So you put it underneath that stitch. See right there? You pull it almost all the way through until you have a little bitty loop left. You see the little loop? And I'm coming out this side, and the loop is on that side, and I'm going to go through that loop, pull it almost all the way, and then pull it tight there. Pull it very small so you don't have a big knot gap. And then go back through that same loop that you made. Pull it tight or snug. Hold it down while you do it and pull tight. Then I'm just going to go back and forth through a couple of these, and then that's going to be done. And I'll see you for the next part. Now I do plan on putting a little dot of E6000 on my knots too, just to be safe. Okay, so that's those two parts. That's step 2 and 3. Step 4 is attaching the buckles. Okay. So we have this part. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. So we have these parts and this part. Right? No. These. Aha! Okay, so it's going to go I don't like the way that that is showing, so I'm just going to flip it inside. There we go. Okay, so it's saying okay, it's on that side. So you're going to go up through here. Oh. Okay, like that. All right, let me do the other one. Ah, what happened? Okay. You see, I don't like the way that's joined together right there. You can see it, and it's not pretty. So I'll just flip it inside. Go underneath. Oop, underneath. Through the hole. And then back through. Okay, we got those done. Oh, and then they're going to sew to this with the buckle part up. So the snap part where it closes goes down. So it's going to go like that. Okay, let me get that done and we'll come back to you. Okay, hey guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here because I want this, because this is where it holds together and I don't want it to where the snap is going to hold. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat. It doesn't say this in there, but it wouldn't hurt, I'm sure. I'm going to put just a little dab of do you, of the E6000 under there. And then when it's sewn together, it'll have both. It'll have the sewing and the glue. Okay? Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, so now we're on to step 5. And that's saying to take this piece here, one of these. Oh, there's 2 of these. And put them through here like so. Where's that other little piece? There it is. And sew it here, like so. Okay? All right, I'll do that and I'll be right back. I'll do both sides because there's 2 of them. Again, I'm going to put a little dab of glue in between the 2 pieces, like so, and then on here so that it holds it together, because this is the side. So I was trying not to get it over the sew holes, but I just did, so that's going to be sticky. Okay. All right, and now that that's there, I'll get these done and I'll be back. Okay, so I did that. Here they are. Oop, don't lose that needle, April. Here they are. So we've got these 3 pieces here. Oh, where'd the other one go? There it is. The front flap that looks like a pocket and the sides. That's what those are, by the way, is the sides. I peeked ahead. Okay, and now it's wanting to, you sew the sides to the bottom, which I believe is this. Yes. So we sew the sides to the bottom, like so. Because they will stick out a little bit there. Yep, there they go. They lined up. Look at that. Isn't that special? So you sew these to here, and then when I get that done, they'll look like that. It's just enough for, you know, a cell phone or a little kit for a kid, which I might wind up giving this to my granddaughter if my phone don't fit in it, but she'll love it. So I'm going to get that done, and then I will be back, because it's that, and then you sew this to this. So I'll get these 2 things done. I'll come back before I do that. One step at a time. We'll do step 6. I'll sew those on, and then I will be back with you. Okay, so you're only sewing across this part right here. You don't go around the sides, just this part right here. I've already done one side, now I'll go back through the other side so you can see how easy this is. And I'm going to get the other one done, and I'll be back in 5 minutes my time, blink of an eye yours. Okay, so now that's done. See, that's the sides. And remember, I am going to put a little bit of E6000 on all of those knots because I don't want them to come undone, but I'll do that once it's completely done. And then I'll have my granddaughter model it for us when it's done in the after pictures. Okay, so now we're going to work on the next part, which is this. So 5 and the already done 4 in as shown. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. They line up right there. And yes, you guessed it, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. Because this other one gets sewn into that part right there. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, won't we? Okay, so I'm going to get these done, and then I'll be back. This is really pretty simple, y'all. I don't know why it says only 12 years or older. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now that part is done. Next, we're going to work on, what is this? We did that part, which is this. Next, I believe we have to sew in the front onto these. So we'll put this on the front of that. And then we sew the other part here, and then we sew this to the back. Yeah, sure. That's what it looks like. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to do that next. We're going to sew the front to the part where we put the sides. All right, I'll catch you when it's done. Okay, so when you get to this corner right here, it's rounded, but this side flat, remember it had that point on it? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that through and make sure that you tuck that pointed part under, because right here you're going to go through 3 different pieces. We're going to go through the end, the front, if I can get it in there, there we go, and then through this bottom section right here, because there's still a hole right there. Hang on, get it through there, and then we're going to go through right there at the corner. So don't stab yourself like I just did. So you want to pull that through, and it'll connect all 3 pieces, and it's just that one little area that's 3 pieces. So remember that when you come to go back through it again, it's going to be 3 pieces right there. Okay? Let me see. Okay, then we're going to go through here, and we're going to go through, oop, missed one. There it is, right there. At least I'm assuming it doesn't show it in the instructions, so it's either that or you fold it over on that corner. Oh, that might have been a better idea. So it's really easy to take it out. You just take your needle off the thread. Since it's waxed, it's very easy to get back on there. And you pull that stitch out. You pull it out of these 2 pieces. Trial and error. I'm glad I'm doing this so you won't have to do it if you decide to get this kit. You could also use these pieces as patterns for real leather, and you can just punch the holes and do it as you please. So we're going to thread the needle back. It's real simple. You just squish it together flat and put it right through. Okay, we're going to go through this corner piece, and then that little flippity flap point right there. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's, I think that's the way it's supposed to be. And then go through the next one here. And it should pull that flat. It does. Okay, that's it. That's what it was. You could do either way. It's up to you. But this is the way I'm going to do this one. All right, I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so after painstakingly sewing the whole thing, I was wrong about the corner. You have to take that curve and put it and line it up on the curve and then sew through like so, because it'll stand up that way on the bottom. You see how I did that? I curved it and sewed it around in the curve. I had to take it all out and do that. So that's how you do it. You sew that curve and then you meet that up with that at that point and then start sewing. Okay, I will catch you in another few. Okay, so now that I've got the front flap sewn on there, I have to sew this part in here before I can sew it to the other one. So I'll get that done and I'll be right back again. Okay, so now we're on the step where I have to sew the front to the back, and I have started one little spot just to get that started, the first stitch. So you're going to sew around just like we did on the front part at the curve, flatten that out, and then keep sewing and then come back. And once that's done, I'll be back with you, and then all we have left is the strap. So hang tight, we'll be there in a minute. Okay, so I was going through this and I did everything up until this point, and then I realized those weren't stitched together, and it doesn't say it in there anywhere. So I went ahead and I stitched those together while I was at it. And look, it's looking like a purse, and it even snaps right there. Magnetic snaps. Hey ho. No. So next up is putting the straps on. Okay, so it's got those little loopy things, yeah. Oh, that's not hard. Okay, so that's all there is left. Well, there's a handle. I don't want the handle, so I'm not going to put that part on there. But you put this part through this part, the little hooky thing there. It's called a D-ring. That's what it's called. And then where did I put that little baggie with the hardware? There we go. It even has an extra bulk. Well, it has a buckle for the top of it. So, all right, there we go. So it says to take one of these and you put it through the hole.
Are you recording?
Yes, my dear, I'm recording. And then you run it through the D-ring. And then you lay it on top and you put the other end through that part and you use the little screwdriver that it came with. And you tighten it down. There's that one. And then the other end is this little strap that you do to this side. Let me go ahead and put it through here first, I do believe. Yeah, let's do that. There should be one with 3 holes. There it is. Okay, so this one goes in here. That goes in the center. Make sure you have it turned the right way also. I did not have it turned the right way, but I do now. One side is smoother than the other, so. And then you put it across over like that. You run this same gauntlet thing to attach the buckle so you can make it adjustable. It's adjustable, y'all. It's adjustable. You can make it a crossbody or shoulder bag. You can also put like super glue or Loctite there. And then when you put this through, I'm going to go ahead and put the back side on there. Poke it through the hole. We're almost done, y'all. Don't forget, You can find this at beebeecraft.com, and the link will be below with the 10% off coupon code that you can use. It's Dragons10 at checkout. And go check them out, y'all. They have a lot of different stuff in there. And don't forget, if you're a YouTube content creator, you can join their YouTube creator program. You have to apply, of course, and they will approve you if they deem your channel the right kind of channel. It all depends on how many followers you have, or subscribers rather, and how much you interact with them and how often you post. So there we go. Let me hook this through here. What did I do? I did something backwards. Just leave it to me, right? Yep, I put that on backwards. Well, I'm going to fix that, and then I'll show you guys pictures when it's done. But there you go. It's got the closures. It's got the big pocket. It's got a pocket in here. It's got room for a phone, some keys. Oh, my big phone might actually fit in there too. Oh, it does. Look, I could use this. So that's great. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me today. And if you can make one person laugh or smile every day, then your day has been worthwhile. And I hope I did that today by showing you something that you hadn't seen before, at least not on my channel. And down in the comments, why don't you let me know what you want to see me do next time when I order again from Beebeecraft. Do you want more kits that you can do, or do you want resin stuff, clay stuff? You guys let me down in the comments, and I'm going to do a community poll, so go check that out too. And I will see you guys on. Bye.